Hello and welcome back to CJJW Gaming, where we are building the city of Forest Gulf. And right now we are following one of the trams that is on a line that we created last time. Just look at it. We are currently beside the high school. People are getting off and going to school. Look at all those lovely trees. And I put those all in myself as the hot dog van goes by. I think we'll come out of this at the next stop. So let's just watch this. Have some very nice and fun times. Oh, by the high school we go. Look at that view. What a school. And through the residences as people get on and off to go here and home. Okay. So what we are going to do now, and I haven't really thought a lot about what we are doing today, however, I would like to put some people by the sand. Yeah, so as I was saying, I would like to put some people by the sand and by the water. And if my memory serves me correctly, we have a decent amount of tiles we can buy. However, okay. So we have 1, 2, 3 tiles available to us, and we've bought 1. So, what I'm thinking that we do right now is we are going to buy 2 tiles. This one here, and this one up here. Yeah, okay. And so now what we are going to do is we shall extend this road up all the way to the beach. So this road is going to come down to the beach. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one of these 2-lane roads with trees that just follows the sand all the way along the beach. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to come from here to here with this road that should go along the sand. Okay, there we go. So we've got our road that comes along the beach side, and now I'm just going to draw this straight here into it. I'm not sure what that is. So I think over here we will have our major downtown area, and I think that we may start building that in the future. However, we do need to kind of work up to it. And I've had a look at this, and I've decided that the main strip, I am going to put high density commercial along the corridor, and then low density on either side. So, yeah. So we will have this fill in soon, with some bigger towers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at the policies for this area. I'm going to go into taxation. I'm going to have tax relief for low density commercial, and not big business benefactor. We need another 1,500 people, so I'm hoping we'll reach that today. There are a few reasons I have bought this tile. However, they will probably not be enacted today. But right now, we are going to be doing residential expansion today, so I think that I will put some more blocks of what will become industrial. Okay, there we are. So there are those roads. I think I'll put the paths in now, because I am probably going to forget about it when I zone. So in go the paths. there are the paths. So there's some room for industrial, and I shall now. And so yeah, so now if we need to, we can put in industrial. We may not need to for a while though. So let us hope. However, what I'm going to do is, I think I would expand. Actually, I am going to pause this and then bulldoze all of this almost up to autosave. Almost up to the intersection, and then bring my main road down. This is mainly so that they don't have to drive on the highway for a long time, and that the intersection isn't so close to the first set of traffic lights, which I think would be very handy if you were coming in and out of the city. So there we are. We can start that up again. And I think that I will start expanding north. So we've done a lot of expansion south and kind of towards the river. But I think once I put these paths in for the park, that I will both zone some quick residential, and I'm surprised it let me do that. Just some quick residential, and then we can start with the zoning. Actually, I'll just put that in, and then some landscaping along here with these 1-unit blocks, and just make it feel a bit more tropical. There we are. We've got the landscaping and paths in around that park. So now I think we will start expanding north. So what I am going to do is I shall start probably up this end with just one block on either side, just up on the main strip. So I think from this side, I think from about this side of the highway, I think this bit here I will have pretty much just only pretty much these 2-lane roads with grass. So I think I'll just do some pretty basic gridding right now. So yeah. There we are, that's better. I had to play around with this a little bit. So I just realized I missed a little bit of a road right down here. Yeah, that's better. And I think that I will start going outwards a little bit, but only a couple of blocks, because I know that I will have to place power lines along here, so that unless I place commercial, which I'm not sure I really want to do, but I'm not sure. So I've just extended this out 1 block. However, what I think that I am going to do is 12 tiles off this. I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to bulldoze this stuff down here. Just these roads. And so 12 tiles off from this little road, I'm just going to follow it along. Just I'm going to try and follow it most of the way along to the beach. So this stuff is, I'm doing it so that I feel a bit better about this. Because I find that sometimes it's just good to have a collector along the beach, just so that they don't all use the street along the beach. And just following the beach line. And there we are, so that'll connect into there. And now I just need to make our road connections into the collector. There we are. And I think right here I will start just going up 12 and then taking it 15 along for our grid. That will become our grid. So I'm just going to do a bit of gridding now. This will probably be in time lapse. So see you once I've finished. And I've just realised I made a huge mistake. I did not mean to use the 2-lane roads with grass. So as soon as this finishes autosaving, I'm going to immediately downgrade them just to the regular 2-lane roads. I think every so often I'll put a crossing in there, which is done by using a different type of road. No, not the 4-lane road. I didn't want to do that. So a 2-lane road with trees that'll add a crossing. I think I'll do that every so often. But I think right now I'll just finish gridding and let the city grow in triple speed. I think it will just help it. So yeah, see you soon. That's about all I'm bothered to do today. So I think that I'll just connect this road, and now I'm going to leave this. And there is a reason I'm doing this. And it is because I want to get a little bit more low density residential in, and I'm not really going to continue building that until we reach our next milestone. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build this out a bit and then have some low density residential along the water. I know this has been a lot of road building today, but this is it. I promise. This will be the last of the road building that we do today. And yes, we will be able to put some people in after this. Here we are, and we have finished what we've done. I'm now going to put 2 districts over this. I was considering 3, but I think 2 is enough. And before I do that, I just realized that I forgot to extend out Main Street. And then after that, after this autosave, put in the rest of these roads. And I think after that, if we put in some parks and schools, we'll be able to finish for the day. And I think that this will become a very nice place to live in the city. So I think that I will now just put in these paths with only the grid on. There we are, 2 more districts that I need names for. I also need names for all of these districts in here. And also the downtown, I would like some names for that. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to place 2 elementary schools and a high school. Or actually, maybe just, yeah, no, 1 elementary school and a high school, because that is kind of lacking in this area anyway. And I'll replace the path. So, and also parks. So, with parks, I'm going to place not a botanical garden, a large playground up here. And I'll connect the paths, the gravel paths, not the other paths. Come on, parks. And also I'll place a dog park, and I'll again replace the paths. And also I'm going to place some Japanese gardens, because who doesn't love a Japanese garden? And it's kind of a running theme in the city to wherever I think there may not be leisure, just add a Japanese garden. And also I'm going to add a... Come on, okay. I'm also going to add a basketball court near the high school. And another path connection through here. So that should be all that's needed. So now I will do some... I'm not going to do a swat of zoning. I will do a lot of it though. However, I will do commercial in places where it's not as close to the main roads. And also I do need the commercial down here. So I'll put another little thing of commercial here. I might as well put in that right there. And then the commercial along the underbelly of this street. And then I think I will be zoning residential. Actually, before that, I am going to make Birdsong Park European. Not that. I will want, instead of default style, European. And now I think I'll be able to get with my zoning, and then we'll finish. And then I think we'll finish up as we watch this. And so I'll just finish the zoning. And now I shall have a look at this in the camera. Okay, I've been leaving this for a few minutes, and it has come to my attention that these places do not power, and neither does this up here. However, how close is this? Oh, that kills me. Okay, I just really want a house in there. However, there will be some small people living in there. And they now have power. It hurts me for them to not have power. But, oh, and it's gonna happen here too. Yeah, it's gonna happen here. Looks like... Please, yes, that is connected. Yes, they will have power as well. And it has also come to my attention that there is no public transport in this area. However, that'll be for another time. So I think we'll watch this fill in a bit more. Actually, who's coming here? I want to see who is on their way. On their way to Cherry Street. I just want to see the private vehicles. Who's on their way? Nope, that's not going to work. Why don't we just look out over